on the blue team.
Hello, Ergomanix again. And it's been a long time since I've provided an Assault update. That is not due to the fact that we haven't been working hard, that I haven't been working hard on things. More work than ever has gone into not just the game code, but also, you know, other stuff like YouTube channels, Twitter feeds, new league websites, new forum skins, upgrading hardware, software, all that jazz. But I thought, seeing as it's been a while, I will just take you through a very quick update, take you through another map as well, and I'll show you just a couple of the things that have been updated since the last video. Now, the last video was 1.7, I believe. This is now 2.52. Sorry to get technical there with a few more numbers, but we've had a couple of bug fixes, and there are still a couple of bugs that have sneaked in the past couple of builds of my code as well, which we need to fix. But if you remember from the last video, one of the things that was still pending in terms of my to-do list was the scoreboard, and since then I have rebuilt. I've built the Assault scoreboard. It looks roughly the same as the CTF and deathmatch scoreboards. Actually, there's a bit of stuff fixed. Have you ever noticed that on the deathmatch and CTF scoreboards, the team name Blue is actually not in the right place? If you never noticed that. So I fixed bits and pieces like that. However, there are still some things that are not working. So if I just show you the scoreboard right now, the first thing you'll be asking me is, "Hey, Ergomanix, do you really have the top rank, the top medal score?" And nope, I don't. And that's because right now, in blueprints, you can't grab the country flag, and you cannot grab the person's rank. So I've just set the maximum rank for everyone, and as you can see, there's no flag there yet. What you can see, however, the first thing you'll probably notice is what the hell's going on with the team names. What I've added for Assault at least is the ability to set the team names within the INI. So whenever we have a pug, or whenever in the future we have competitive matches, you know, you'll be able to set the team names up like that. Now, I know that's my philosophy has always been sort of to align myself with what UT is doing, which is why the scoreboard looks like this. You know, but I'm sure that in the future Epic will be including something like this, so I'll just align it to that in the meantime. The other thing you'll notice is that there's times both for the blue team and the red team. The red team doesn't have a time because they're not attacking yet. The blue team time is ticking away there, and then when the blue team finishes the map, that time will be recorded, and then the red team's time will start ticking away there. Okay. The other thing that you can see is that there is a K, an O, and an L. Okay. K is for kills, obviously. O is for objectives, so if I just hit this compressor... By the way, listen to this compressor noise. Isn't this the best sound effect you've ever heard? That is so beautiful. I'm just going to hit this compressor here, and then you'll see that my objective has gone up by 1, and my score has gone up by 5 points. The other thing, L, is for launches. So as I told you in 1.7, we have set up launches now, and if I have a teammate, I could launch him over to the next objective there, and that would count as a launch. And each launch is 1 point. So you know, as you can see, there's sort of it's more a sort of assault scoreboard going on. Up at the top as well, you can see that it says competitive match, first to 7 maps. You can set that in the INI as well. If you don't have competitive mode on, then you know, it'll say public game. The other thing that the scoreboard does is it keeps the score between maps. So when you finish a map, which, you know, I'm already 4 minutes 20 in here, so I probably won't be able to show you this, but when you finish a map, it updates the scores, and then the timers fade away and the scores appear. So you know, it's quite cool because in Assault we do play the first to 4 maps. In UT99 we actually played first to 8 maps. I still can't believe we did that. But there you go. I don't think we'll be doing that in the new league. So that's that. The other thing that's been added, and it's a very basic, so don't laugh at how it looks, guys. Okay, is I have added a map guide. and you can see there that you can flick through the objectives. There's a lot of text still to be added here for this map, but it gives you a quick idea of the different objectives, pictures of where the objectives are, and how to and how they mean to the scenario of the map. You'll see that it's still very rough. I mean, it doesn't really look 100% in terms of the visual design, and to make things worse right now, you see that the text at the end of a sentence sort of wraps to the next one, which means words get split up, but all in good time, so at least that's there. Landmines. Yes, very good. That's it, actually. There's been a ton more bug fixes and code cleanup. There's still a lot to do in terms of the code cleanup. As you guys might know, it's impossible right now to extend the bot AI to custom game types, so I haven't done anything with the AI yet. It's still deathmatch, more or less. Hopefully we'll see something in the future for that, so I can enable the bots to do more. Apart from that, that's it. So once again, we are playing pugs almost every day. At the very least every 2 days. Not just old Assault players, but we've got lots of CDF players in there, a couple of duelers. Just try it out. Come try it out. Some of the maps might be a bit confusing to start with, because you'll be like, okay, where's the objectives? How do I defend? What teleporter should I take? You give yourself maybe half an hour to learn a couple of the maps, and you'll be having great fun, because 6v6, the gameplay is amazing, seriously. And if you look out for if you look out on this YouTube channel, I'm going to be starting match casts. So I'm actually going to be just watching 6v6s and then commentating on them, to give you guys an idea of how things play. Okay. On that note, I think I'm done. Here's some glorious tanks,
10,
and
9,
thank you for watching.
8, 7, 6.